Professor at George Washington University Law School in Washington. He joins us tonight. Professor, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
So it's the gravest of all charges, the federal government potentially spying illegally on American citizens. Why only now is the IG looking into this?
Well, you know, there's been an interesting phenomenon here. A lot of people who have rightfully criticized those that want to shut down the special counsel investigation.
Right.
But those same people often belittle these allegations about what happened in this secret court. And it's a dangerous combination to have a secret court that is based on a standard lower than the Fourth Amendment, that is totally secret and insulated from public review, if that court is also used for a political agenda. Now, we don't know if that's true, but we have worrisome facts that should be looked at. And so what I think is missing in Washington is this sense of balance. Both sides should be investigated. These are troubling issues that are raised by both the Republicans and the Democrats. What happened today is that we're going to be guaranteed that there will be an independent investigation, and Horowitz is the perfect guy to do it. I mean, he knows the DOJ, he's very well respected, and I think that what we're going to learn from this process could help us in the future.
What will he be looking at?
He's going to be looking specifically at that application with Carter Page. You know, many people made fun of President Trump when he said that his campaign was under surveillance, and people like former Director Clapper said, I would have known if there was an order of surveillance. Well, it turns out there were multiple orders of surveillance, not just the first one.
Can you stop right there? Clapper said that, mocked the idea. Clapper's been caught lying to the public before. Is there any way to read this other than as dishonesty?
Well, I don't know what Clapper was thinking of, but what we do know is that there was not just one, but a renewal of these orders. That's a very serious question to look at when you have someone who's associated with the opposing party's campaign for president. Now, a judge did look at this and did say that it warranted a renewal. But that application, while it said that one of these sources was political in nature, didn't reveal everything that the FBI knew about the dossier, that it was funded by the Clinton campaign, that it found that much of the dossier was not corroborated, that there were serious questions about the motivation, and the fact that Steele himself tried to shop this to the media and had told a justice official that he really didn't like Trump and wanted to do everything he could that he wouldn't be president. Those are material facts. Now, does that mean that the court became an adjunct of the DNC or was caught up in a political agenda? We don't know. But the point is that the American people have a right to know if this very powerful court was used for inappropriate or abusive reasons.
Have you noticed, since you've covered and taught the law in the city for a long time, a decline in the concern over civil liberties of Americans in Washington?
You know, I have. We've almost become numb. First of all, people have a really low expectation of their government now, and that's a real shame. But the FISA court itself has always been a concern for civil libertarians because of its standard, because of its insularity. So when this scandal focused on the FISA court, it was a huge concern because abuses in that court can be magnified in terms of their damage because it is so insulated, it is so secret, and it's capable of doing a lot more without people seeing it than a normal court.
I think it's terrifying, potentially anyway. Professor, thank you for that.
Thanks,
appreciate it. Well, in California, we've redefined who the criminals are.